already on the layout build number 14. Haven't even edited and uploaded layout build number 13 yet, and that was done only a few days after number 12. So I'm up here in the layout room, and you can tell I was going to do some cleaning stuff out today, and then I completely forgot it and put the thing in the way. I get so focused on this, but there's enough space that I can push stuff under. So let's take a look at the layout. Now I am in a hurry because should be leaving to visit my mom at the nursing home. But we have the cinder ballast done, which you saw in number 13. We have our switch where it's going to be. I might actually move that up a little bit because you can see the joint is right here, and I need to cut the track across here at some point for framing the layout, and that is going to be too close. Of course, I can't ballast this until I get the under the framing done here, but I can paint. But I'm getting this track work done so I can paint under where it's going to go, because that's not going to change. Not really going to change much. So we did a little bit of alteration here, made it a little bit longer, the straight a little bit longer, and then it curves down, and then it curves. It should go out, and the switch should be like right here. But because I'm curving the creek and curving the tracks, here's the bridge. Here's where the bridge is going to be, and here's where the switch to the elevator factory is going to be. It was like right around here before on the blue piece, which is over there. But now it's going to be on this piece. I have this track lined up. You can see it does look like a tight curve, but I tested it with the 5742, and that is currently I think that's my longest locomotive. The SD40T-2 might be a little bit longer, but normally this is going to have small steam engines and support axles on it, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. I'm not going to be running SD90 Max on here. At least I don't think so. We'll see. Could run anything on it. I have this track. This is a 3-foot section that is joined in up here. It's going to come down one piece of track. I've already rearranged this. This track ended here. Well, it's going to end. I put 2 pieces in here. There's a short piece here, another piece here. These are pieces taken from elsewhere on the layout. I think they were from this track and from over here. No, this piece is down here now, connected into the switch. This will get cut off right here, right about here, somewhere. And this will get cut off there, and we'll figure that out. This will get cut off and rejoined into here, and then this will get cut off and rejoined into here, and then I have to put the switch for what is Montgomery's is going to be up here somewhere, roughly there. I'm going to probably put a curved piece in and do the switch that way. I'm not sure where the switch for Montgomery's was, and if there was supposed to be, in one map there is 2 switches right next to the creek. One that goes to where Montgomery's is, which would put this switch right here, and then the track to the coal bins went off here. And then the other switch was right there. Well, there's another map that shows that this track going out quite a ways, and which would be onto the other module, which will go once I get this stuff framed and I can set it up in here, and I'll be cleaning out my room over there and using that door to get in there. Then it showed the switch being way out and it coming in and then splitting to go to the the piano factory and Montgomery's, which Montgomery's now. So I'm not sure. I have somebody hopefully that's going to be doing research on that, figuring out exactly what was where and what and how and what, but that's neither here nor there. I can at least get the switch in somehow, and any piece of track I cut too short or something, it can be used in a future project, because of the layout of there, I'll be using plenty of track, so there'll be plenty of places I can piece together small pieces of track. So that's not too much of a concern. And I have plenty of flex track. I mean, I have 2 pieces that are out, and then I still have 5 pieces, 5 3-foot sections, plus this one. So I have 8 sections of flex track, plus the 2 that I have my locomotives displayed on. So be back another time with more. Okay, now we're back for, we have cut this track. This was supposed to be the next locomotive for the operating session. Unfortunately, I cannot get F8 to work on this. It also will not work on my Dash 8, the NYSW 4024. F8 will not start up the engine. It did once, and then 4024 shut down, and it won't start up again. And this one won't start up. Every other sound works. I don't think the headlight works either. No, the headlight will not come on either. It was on before, but it won't come on now. And now it won't move on its own power either. That's weird. Anyway, put this, cut the track, put the switch in. This switch will be here, where it's going to be. I can't glue or ballast this track because I have to finish the modules, and that includes putting a little piece of wood between the two to prevent the foam from getting damaged. So I think it's Hamasote that I'm going to put in between there, one on each side. So this will be a little bit wider than it is here, so I can't exactly, the track is temporary until I get it, and this is 2 pieces. It'll be 1 piece when I put it together. And this also has to be moved a little bit. In fact, I might cut off some of this track because this can still be moved here, so I can move that switch up a little bit so it's not as close to here when I cut this. But we got another spur in, and the track has all been tested with the 5742. Don't know what's wrong with that. Switches up here, crosses over. That's stable enough. It's S-curve is quite sharp. If the locomotive would actually do something, they won't move. I'm putting that all the way up, and it won't move. It won't move. I don't know why. It was moving before. It was moving earlier. I don't know why it won't move now. Especially since that's weird. I don't know what's wrong with it. Bowser. Anyway, this is where the bridge will be. Of course, this track will be over a little bit farther. I had to bend it quite a bit to make the piece of track that I had to fit in here to connect it in so I could go back to operations, connect to the switch so it would connect to the programming track, which is the lead. And this track is temporarily representing the coal dealer, the piano factory, and Embry Lantern until I can get the other switches for them made. When I get done, the coal dealer will be here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to alter the layout of buildings. There's a big barn that is still there that was there back then that I'm going to have to put like here when it's actually like over here. I'm going to have to move it in so I can model that. And then the piano factory will be here facing this way when it's should be there, and the switch for that will be on the next module. And then on the other module will also be the switch and spur for Embry Lantern. And that will be it. So that's it for today. I don't know if I'll do anything else before I edit this video. I already have, probably will put something else on it, but I don't know what. So another time, the next installment. Hey, this going on the end of this last layout build video. We'll be taking a break from model railroading content for now. At this time, I do not have the means to get the foam cutter to the wire cutter from Amazon that I need to finish the modules. And right now, the true layout will not run. I have tried to do two operations videos. They will not move. The Bowser SD40-2, it was running fine, and then it got to a certain point, and it stopped. It wouldn't move. I cleared all the consists in the power cab. It was working fine. Then it stopped again, and it wouldn't move. Now the other locomotives would move. It wouldn't even make the startup sound. So I almost threw things that day, and then a couple days later, I went up, thought, well, maybe there's a nail in contact with the rail. There was a nail in contact with the rail. I decked that out, put it in a different location, so it was still holding the track where it needed to be, but it wasn't creating a short. And then I started doing operating session. I got one industry partially switched, and then it got out to it. Then all of a sudden it stopped working again. I don't know what is causing it, but the cinders, what was left of the cinders, they're all over the layout. All the freight cars are knocked off the rails. I almost threw the $300 Bowser SD40-2 against the wall. I almost crushed my SD35 in my hand. I am so angry at it. I ripped up one piece of track, not one that had ballast on it, just one that was nailed down. So the layout is out of commission right now. I am not doing anything more with it until I can actually solder feeders to the rail, because I am so angry with it that if I even go up there, I am going to start smashing things. And I'm at the point where I am seriously considering giving everything away as the 300 subscriber giveaway. But so no model railroad content for a while after this. Doing some rail fanning. I need to get back over Livonia, having a Lakeville. I want to get to the P. Lancaster and Western. Also, I need to get the Arcade in Attica because now the RS3M is in service and I need to get over there. But I have not been up at a time when I can do that. Going to be going back over to Blasdell. You'll see this video after you see the two videos from Blasdell, so you'll see what kind of action we can get there. So yeah, that's it. From CP Silver Springs, Milepost 368, then folks, Southern Tier Line, keep on loving drains. Tim out.